things have thankfully shifted to where more females are playing guitar. By and large, singer-songwriter females are the largest group of newer players that are coming onto the scene. And I wanted to cover one of them today, and that is Tori Kelly, a fabulous vocalist, but also a very accomplished guitarist, mainly acoustic in her own right. She was exposed to a lot of music by her parents, which is always a great thing, meaning she heard all styles of music, not just one or two particular styles that parents enjoy. Their parents liked all kinds of music. And that's really evident in the way she plays and in the chords she uses. You're going to need a capo for fret 3. You're going to be taking the guitar into another key. The key possibility is probably a better way to put it. So Tori's song, Paper Hearts, is an incredible song. In terms of the harmonies she uses, she'll play her regular G, C, D chords in F and A minor and E minor, but she'll jazz them up by adding extensions to the chords. Extensions are added notes, usually higher in the register in terms of the chords. And that's a whole theoretical discussion that we won't get into right now. I'm going to give you a more Travis picking approach, a slow one, just because I think that it keeps your hand more even. Her opening riff starts with the F major 7 chord. As you noticed, I stayed mainly on 6, 3, 4, and 2, 6, 3, 4, 2, and then I went 6, 3, 4, 1, 6, 3, 4, 2. So, that's the first chord. And every time you come back to this chord throughout the song, you can do that same pattern. Then she goes to a C major 7 chord. That is a regular C chord with your first finger lifted. So let me show you that up close. C major chord, lift your first finger. You're going to do the same pattern here. The only difference is that you start on the 5th string. Little C riff that she plays at the beginning is somewhat tricky. Your right hand thumb is going to come to a halt, just like that. Notice how I hammer down, pick again, and pull away. I'm exaggerating my movements a little bit. This is a difficult technique if you've never done it before. From my experience, it's best to go really slow. That is your intro and your verse, and it's also an interlude that occurs later on in the piece. Now let's go to the chorus section. This is the only other part of the song you need to learn. This is my favorite part of the song, as it's got the most incredible chord progression. Number one, it's got a series of jazz chords, really. There's only one chord that's really not a jazz chord. Your first chord is going to be an F major 9. Now that chord will look like this. It looks like an old school F chord. A half bar, first finger holding down 2 strings, and then a 2 and a 3. What I'm going to do is have you stay on your fingertips, and we're going to add our pinky on the 1st string on the 3rd fret up from the capo. You're going to get a really nice F major 9 sound. That's chord number 1. Chord number 2 is regular E major chord. The next chord is A minor 7. A minor 7 is nothing more than a C chord without your 3rd finger, or an A minor chord without your 3rd finger. And then the last chord is C9. A regular jazz, this is a jazz, blues, funk chord. And this is the coolest sound of all the chords in the song because it really comes out of nowhere. And it's a surprising kind of harmony that really kicks this song into high gear. You're going to play that chord 2, 1, 3, 4. When I teach jazz chords, which I do a lot to students, I have them go 2, 1, 3 and just barring the whole way across the strings. You can also do that. If this was a straight up jazz tune, I would never let a student do 2, 1, 3, 4. However, being that this is more pop oriented, you can get away with 2, 1, 3, 4 fingering. And from the side, your 3 and 4 are on strings, 2 and 3. From this angle, you see my first finger is on string 4, my second on string 5. No 6th string. If anything, the 6th string gets slightly muted out by the tip of my middle finger. And that's it. So once again, F major 9, E major, real basic chord you've learned before. A minor 7. Remember, do not make A minor. There's a difference between A minor 7 and A minor in sound. And then finally C9.
Paper heart, and I hold a piece of yours. Don't think I would just forget about it. Hoping that you won't forget about it.
As Tori plays through the chorus, on the first F chord during the chorus, I kind of play that 3rd fret and then let it go. E major, as you see my thumb going from 6 to 4. A minor, from 5 to 4. The C9 is a whole different animal. I do this. I double up on those top 2 notes, right here and here. Whoops, right here, right there. She plays through this chorus progression before she goes back to another verse. She'll play E, A minor, she'll go back to F, and then take your time on this. Your right hand part is critical. When I first started playing, I used to freak out over things like this, over, well, why is he playing this note here, but he's not playing it the next time? And why is he finger picking this way, or why is he picking this way next time he does it? When you get to the point where you have freedom with your technique, and it's all about freedom, you don't really think about what you're doing as much, you just do it. You interpret parts of songs the way you feel at that particular moment. That's the key. Staying close to the song, but adding your own little flair to the electric guitar with what you've learned from other people. Any questions you have, fire away. I'll answer them. Always remember to comment if you have time, like because you have time, and subscribe because you have time. It doesn't take much. Just do it. Then I can do more lessons because I actually like doing this. It's actually fun because I want to see you learn. And your comments help motivate me to do more because I want to see more females playing guitar, and I want to see more people enjoying making music. Somebody else's music, and eventually your own music. Okay, I'll see you all next time.